Come into a comfortable seated place, maybe crossing your legs like I do or finding other position. Closing your eyes, bringing the hands onto your knees, on your legs, maybe on your lap. What feels good for you? Taking a deep inhale through the nose and fully exhaling through the mouth. We'll do one more. Inhale through the nose and fully exhaling through the mouth. Connecting with your nose breathing. Inhale and exhale deeply. And now bringing the awareness to your sit bones, to your legs, grounding your dorsal mat. And connecting to our root chakra, the base of the spine, creating roots from us towards the earth, connecting us to the earth, the safety, the security, feeling strong in our base. And next inhale, moving up to below the navel, the sacral chakra. The openness of our hips, the flow of the water, our emotions flowing through, the creativity, sensuality, sexuality, making it delicious living. Feeling this flow. And next inhale, moving up to your solar plexus, above the navel, the fire, the confidence, the empowerment, the sense of self. Feeling the light, seeing the light, the bright that you are. Next inhale, moving up to your heart space, to your heart chakra. Feeling this openness to your chest, to receive and to give love, compassion. And feeling the gratitude. Next inhale, moving up to your throat chakra. The expression, the self-expression, with honesty, authenticity. Expressing our needs and the boundaries, using our voice. Next inhale, moving up to your third eye between your eyebrows. Our intuition, making the wishes and dreams come true, the manifestation. The sixth sense. And next inhale, going up to your crown, the top of the head, the crown chakra. The connection to the spirit, to the universe. And allowing all these chakras flowing open and freely through our body. Connection to the spirit. Taking one more deep inhale here. And exhale. Opening your eyes, or if you want, you can still keep them closed. Inhale, we're gonna bring the arms up, gazing towards the hands. Exhale, left hand comes to the right knee, gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to the middle. And exhale to the other side. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, both sides. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling, getting over the left shoulder. Nice. Inhaling, come back to the middle, gazing towards the hands. And exhale, releasing. Coming onto our fours, onto hands and knees, onto that tabletop position. Cats and cows. Inhale, we're gonna gaze up, arching through the spine. Exhaling, gazing down and rounding. And finding the rhythm of your own breath here. What feels natural to you. Nice. And if you want, you can also add a little bit here, circling the shoulders and the hips. Maybe moving a little bit back and forward, or staying in your regular cats and cows. What do you need right now? Nice. From there, we're going to come back to the neutral tabletop position. We're going to lift the baby bone up gently, a little bit pushing through the shoulder blades, through the arms. And from there, inhale, we're going to lift the right leg, left arm. Option is only leg, but if possible, the arm and the leg. Inhale here, and exhale, we're going to bring it together. Inhaling up, and exhaling together. Nice. Next time when you inhale up, we are actually going to, two options, either letting go the left hand back to the crown, lifting the right foot up, pointed toe, gazing up, or you can also, as doing so, grab left hand, right foot. Releasing the hand and the foot, keep it the foot up, hand comes down, and inhale, we're going to bring the right foot outside of the right hand and lowering down the hips. Nice, hands are on the mat, a little bit opening through the heart here, allowing the hips to drop without forcing. I have my toes slightly pointed out, but you can feel if you want to bring them more straight or having it more out. Nice. From there, inhale here and exhale. We start bringing the hips back. As we do, we ground the left hand and we're going to bring the right foot back and turn into a side plank. You can keep here the left knee down, or if you want to challenge yourself now, you can also lift the left knee and come into the high side plank. Nice, and from there we're going to roll back onto the tabletop, whichever version you're on. And again, we're going to lift the pubic bone up, pushing through the shoulder blades. And next inhale, we're going to lift that left leg, right arm, or optionally just the leg. Inhaling here, and exhale, we're going to bring the left knee and right elbow together. Nice. Next time, inhale up. You can either bring the right hand down, point the toe, gazing up, bring the foot up, or grabbing left foot, right arm, Nice, releasing the foot and the hand. Inhale, we're gonna bring the left foot outside of the left hand, lowering down the hips. You can always move the hands slightly more forward. My toes are pointing out, but you can also bring toes pointing forward. And also as you choose your place, so how low you're going with your hips, also feel where your breath doesn't block. So if you feel you can't breathe, like you're like, oh, this is quite a lot now, make it a bit easier so you can have the flow of the breath. Nice. From there, we're going to bring the hips slightly back so we can kick the left leg back, rounding the right hand and coming into your side plank. And here again, you can either keep the right knee down or maybe you want to lift the knee up. Nice. From there, the left hand comes down to the mat. This time we're going to roll into a plank. So if your knees are down, you can bring them up and bringing the hips all the way up to your down dog. Here in the down dog, you can cycle your feet, moving your upper body. Any kind of movements that are required for your body right now. Nice. And next inhale, we're going to walk the feet towards the hands, taking a hip wide step or even a little bit wider. I love to little bit point my toes out and grabbing the elbows, relaxing the neck and the shoulders, maybe even swinging here side to side. Really lengthening the spine, the muscles, the hamstrings also. Nice. From there, letting go the elbows, and we're gonna roll vertebra by vertebra all the way up to standing. As you stand, we're gonna roll the shoulders a couple times back and forward. Nice. From there, we're gonna bring the feet closer to each other, connecting into a root chakra by balancing. So we're going to bring the right foot against the left thigh. My foot is quite high, but you can also bring the foot lower, maybe even touching the toes to the mat. And first, bringing the hands in prayer to your heart. If you feel like it is quite all right to balance, you can also reach the arms above your head. Really feel it like crowning through your left foot now. How the roots are growing from you to the earth. You also might feel that even though we're standing still, there's still constantly this movement, the movement of balancing. Nice. Bringing the right knee forward, bringing the left hand outside of the right knee. We're going to open the right arm back. And then from there, you can see if you can also shift the gaze. Not mandatory, feel it for yourself where you are. Nice. Inhale, we're gonna bring the gaze back forward, lifting the arms up. And exhale, stepping into that high lunge position. Nice. Feeling this crowning through the legs. Yes. Inhale here. And exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the mat. Inhale, with a little bit of swing, we're going to step the right foot up. So here, maybe your left knee is bent. Doesn't have to, it can also be up. You can either support to your hands, or maybe you can bring the hands in prayer to your heart. Slightly lifting the chest up. Nice. Power of the next inhale. We come all the way standing, grounding the foot. Exhale, release. Finding your way here, so it's also okay if you didn't do as flowy as I did, if you found your way, tuning into that. From there, bringing the left foot against the right thigh into tree pose. Now feel that maybe your position is different this side than the first, and that's also fine. We want to be present with what is and observing that. Bringing the hands in prayer to your heart. And if it's okay to balance here, you can also bring the arms up so your tree is very tall. Nice. From there, we're going to bend the left knee, bringing the right hand outside of the left foot or on top of it, in front of it. And from there, we're going to open the left arm back. And if you can, also bringing the gaze back. Whatever is present there, observing that. Also the struggle maybe. Nice. Inhale, bringing the arm forward again, gaze forward. And exhale, stepping into a high lunge position. Grounding the legs. Nice. From there, exhale, the hands come down. Little bit of swing so we can kick the back leg up again. The front leg can be bent, totally fine. Maybe even if you have something to put underneath your hands, that could be also fine. Nice. If you want, you can also lift the upper body, so bringing the hands in prayer to your heart. Whoops, finding your balance. Super nice. Next inhale, we come all the way up to standing, grounding the foot down, and exhale, release. Good. Inhale, bringing the arms up, gazing towards the hands. Exhale, we're going to forward folds. Inhale, look up, lengthen, and exhale, step or jump to your plank, and we're going to lower down, knees up or down. Inhale, up dog, or keeping your knees down and coming a bit lower for the cobra. And exhale, rolling the toes under to your down dog. Nice. Next inhale, we're going to gaze up and bringing the left foot outside of the left hand. Nice. This time we're going to point the toes slightly out. You can also keep them straight, but if possible, point the toes out. Bringing the hands slightly forward, and we're going to lower down the hips, but keeping the back knee up. To make it easier, you can keep your hands more underneath you, make it a bit more challenging. The hands go a bit more forward. So coming into a hip opening. So now inviting that second chakra, sacral chakra, opening the hip. Nice. Bringing the hands back next to the foot. We're going to lower down the right knee, grounding the right hand, and we're going to bring the left hand onto that knee and gently allowing that knee to open. Maybe the hips can go down. Maybe we can even gaze over the left shoulder. If you want, the left foot can really flip onto the outer of the foot, inviting openness through the hips. This can also bring a lot of tension, a lot of resistance. So just feel into what is there. Nice. Bring the left hand back next to the right one. Foot comes to the mat. We're going to roll the right toes under. Pivoting the back heel down, so we have the warrior legs. Grounding the left hand, and we're going to reach the right arm up. Gazing towards the right hand. Nice. Inhale, straightening the right knee. So if it's challenging to keep your hand down to the mat, you could also bring your left hand a bit higher onto your leg. So we end up in a Trikonasana. Nice. Inhale. We're going to bring the upper body up, arms to shoulder height. Hands to the hips. Maybe we need to now move the feet a little bit more aligned with each other. Nice. Lifting the chest, PP bone up, and exhale, we're gonna forward fold to the middle. Hands come to the mat. We're gonna inhale, gaze up, lengthening through the spine, and exhale, bringing the crown of the head onto the mat. You can keep the hands where they are, or if you want, you can even bring them a bit behind, almost like using them to pull you back. Bringing the weight forward towards the toes. Of course, you can always bend the knees to make it a bit more gentle for yourself today. Nice. Hands come back to the forward mats. We're gonna inhale, lengthen through the spine. And from there, we're gonna walk the hands in front of the mat, stepping up to plank, taking extra breath there, pushing through the shoulder blades, strong plank. Inhale here, and as you exhale, we're gonna lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale, down dog, really nice. Next inhale, gazing up, we're gonna bring the right foot outside of the right hand. From there, if there is the space, we're gonna point the toes out, either keeping the hands where they are now, or bringing them a little bit forward, lowering down the hips, but keeping the knee up. Nice, bringing the hands next to the foot again. Grounding the left hand onto the mat. Right hand comes to your knee. And we're gonna bring the left knee down to make it a bit easier. And from there, we're gonna little bit open the knee, allowing to roll over to the outer foot. Maybe even getting over the right shoulder. Nice, bringing the foot back to the mat. Hand comes down. We're gonna roll the left toes under, coming into high lunge position. From there, we're gonna pivot the back heel down, so we have warrior legs. Right hand stays down, and we're gonna lift the left arm up, gazing towards the left hand. Nice. From there, we're gonna straighten the right knee. So if now this is too much to keep the hand down onto the mat, you can also lift it up towards your legs, coming into your version of the Trikonasana. Also knowing that left and right doesn't have to be the same. So just being very present with that. Nice. Exhale, the left hand comes down in front of the mat. From there, the heel comes up, the back heel. We're gonna inhale, swing a bit so we can step the left foot forward. Toes pointing out, we're gonna lower down into yogic squat. Maybe your heels are up, maybe you wanna put something underneath there, maybe not. If possible, bring the hands in parallel to our heart. Elbows inside of the knees, slightly opening. Lengthening through the spine. Really feel like there is like pull through crown of your head. Nice. Letting go the hands. We're gonna inhale, lift the hips up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale to release. Inhale, bringing the arms up, look towards the thumbs. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, look up, lengthen. And exhale, step or jump to your Chaturanga. So knees up or down, we're gonna lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, bringing the knees down, coming into the fours.
Nice, we're gonna provoke the solar plexus now a little bit more. So we're gonna lift the pubic bone up, pushing through the shoulder blades towards the sky, so through the arms. We're gonna roll the toes under. Of course, the first option is to just stay here, feeling this lifting pubic bone up, so maybe that's already engaging your solar plexus, your firehouse. Or lifting the knees up, hovering, feeling the power, feeling the fire. Keep connecting with the breath, the sensations that are present here, also the hard ones, especially those ones. Nice, lowering down the knees. We're gonna bring the feet forward, come seated, and coming into boat pose. So continue activating our solar plexus, our powerhouse, our center, our fire. So we're gonna come to boat pose, bending the knees. We're gonna bring the arms to side. You can always support yourself, so holding the legs with your hands. Or if you want to challenge yourself, you can also straighten the legs. Nice, inhale here. And exhale, lowering down the legs. We're going to come to seated, bringing the hands forward. And we're going to release the ankles, the feet, so we're seated onto our ankles. Nice. From there, inhale, lifting the hips up, taking about hip wide distance, maybe a little bit wider, feeling it for yourself. Coming into a camel pose. We're going to do a couple rounds. So first, bringing the hands to your hips. So now we're going to open that heart space, our heart chakra. So we want to open the front at the same time. We're going to lengthen the back. So what's going to happen, we're going to inhale, almost like feel that you're lifting the pubic bone up first. So we can really stretch the front side. Everything is almost like going upwards and stretching. And on your exhale, we're going to go a little bit into a back bend. So how it's going to look like, we're going to inhale, lift the pubic bone up, lift everything up, opening through the heart, shoulders go back. And as you exhale, allowing the hips to go forward. Maybe you can try that again. Inhale, lifting everything up, and exhale, maybe you can go a little bit deeper. Nice. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lowering down the hips to your ankles again. And from there, we're going to come seated onto a child pose. If you want, you can a little bit swing side to side, relaxing the spine. Nice. Inhale, coming back up, exhaling here. Next inhale, coming back to camel pose. This time you can do the same as we did. Other option is to roll the toes under and actually bring the hands onto your ankles as we go up. And the last version is do the same, but then having flat feet and doing that. Yeah? So starting from the hands on to your hips, same thing. Inhale, we're gonna lift the pubic bone up so we can really open everything up. And as we exhale, we let go of the pubic bone so we can a little bit have a back bending and go deeper, hips coming forward. Inhale one more time. Opening everything up, and as you exhale, you can choose if you want to grab the ankles. And here, keep pushing the hips forward. Opening through the heart. Nice. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale. We're going to release that, bringing the legs forward this time. Coming into counter pose, Paschimottanasana, so straight legs, and we're just gonna let forward folds. But you can take your time here. Maybe you wanna inhale, a little bit lengthen through the spine, and maybe then exhale, you go deeper in the forward folds. Feel it for yourself. Keep that here. Nice. Inhale. Coming back up. And exhale, we're going to lay down onto our back. We're going to continue a little bit of the heart opening. So we're going to come into that half bridge pose. So feet towards the buttocks, about hip wide distance. So the knees are not together, the feet are not together, but just having a bit of openness. From there, next inhale, we're going to lift the hips up. What I like to do here is that I like to a little bit bring the weight more towards my shoulders so I can roll the shoulders under and push the hips even higher. Either you can have the arms next to your body, or if you want, you can also interlace the hands underneath the back, and maybe that gives you space to really push through your legs, lifting the hips up. Nice, and from there, even though here, opening to the heart, and then exhale, letting go, releasing, bringing the knees towards the chest. Maybe you want to wrap the arms around and swinging a little bit side to side. Nice. We're gonna do another round. So now you can either come in for the same pose, or maybe now you want to come into the full pose, which we start from the same position, legs in the same place, away from each other, hip wide distance, and from here, either lifting up to the one that we already did, or bringing the hands next to your ears, fingers pointing forward towards your feet, and from there, inhale, lifting up to the full pose. Open into the heart. Nice, and from there, lowering down, bringing the knees towards the chest. Good. From there, we're going to swing back to seated, activating our throat chakra this time. We're going to straighten the legs together, bringing the elbows onto the mat. I like to have my hands right behind my buttocks. And from there, we're going to lift the chest up as much as possible. So this is also heart opening. And we're going to bring the head back. So stretching the throat, opening the throat chakra. Maybe you can point the feet if that feels alright for you. Nice, releasing that a little bit. And from there we're gonna lay down. Continue the throat chakra activation. So we're gonna come to Salamba Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. The very easy version of it is you're just gonna lift the legs up and stay here. You could even turn towards the wall and support your legs onto the wall. Or if you like today to come to full pose, we're gonna lift the hips up, support in the lower back. And you can try here, if you wanna point the toes, keep lifting the hips, or if you wanna flex the feet and actually let the heels go towards the sky. This pose might bring lots of tension, lots of tightness. Also welcoming that. If you're not in the full pose, it's also totally fine. With the next exhale, we come to Halasana. So the feet are starting to lower down behind the head. So if you had your hips down, maybe you can just bring the legs slightly towards the belly, maybe even bend the knees, you'll be lifting the hips up and staying here. If you have the full Salamba Sarvangasana, you can have the hips forward so you can get the feet onto the mat. If the feet are not yet onto the mat, if they're still in the air, maybe you can keep supporting the lower back. If the feet touch the mat and you feel comfortable there, you can also interlace the hands, bringing them behind the back. Nice. From there, we release the interlace, vertebra by vertebra, coming back, laying down. From there, we're going to cross the legs a little bit and continue the roll all the way to seated position. Nice. From there, a little bit, if you're in front of the mat like I am, you can bring the hips slightly more back so we can come onto our fours, step into a plank, and from there we're going to lower down. So now we're coming into connecting into our sixth chakra, so this third eye between the eyebrows, coming into this crocodile pose. So connecting the forehead onto the mats, feet together, laying down onto your belly. We're going to bring the hands together. Taking a few breaths here, really feeling how this space of the six chakras, so between the two eyebrows, is creating connection to the earth, the grounding. Feeling into your body and the breath. Noticing what is there. Noticing what is present. And if there is any messages that your body is sending you right now. Bringing the hands next to your chest. And from there, we're going to push onto our fours, onto a tabletop. We're going to bring the full arms onto the mat. The next one is going to be, the full pose is challenging. So if you're not there yet, it's totally fine. We have options. So elbows onto the mat. From there, we're going to crab. So we're going to come to a headstand to really connecting into our crown chakra. So we're going to be on top of the crown chakra. Hands are measuring, so we're creating these little cups around the elbows, and here you're going to keep your elbows, and then we're going to interlace the hands. From this place, we're going to put the crown of the head onto the mat, back of the head into this cup. So this is a version 1. You can stay here and just feel this connection from the crown chakra to the earth, to the mat. Or you can lift the hips up, and maybe you want to stay here. This is also totally fine. If you feel comfortable, you can also walk the feet closer. Maybe work on lifting one foot at a time. Maybe you can work on lifting both. Or maybe today you can also lift all the way to your headstand. You can also do this against the wall Key thing is not to kick up into a headstand, but just lift. Keep breathing wherever you are. Next exhale, lowering down. And from there, we're going to sit onto a child pose, keeping now the arms a little bit above the head on the ground. Again, coming to this place of the third eye. Allowing the body to relax. Almost melting towards the mat. Nice. Inhale, going back to the horse. Stepping into a plank, and we're going to lower down onto our belly. The hands are staying next to our chest, toes together if possible. And inhale, we're going to lift up the chest and the feet. But here, I don't want you to push too hard with the hands. They're there to support, so you could even lift them up if you like. So just lifting as much as your body is allowing you without pushing. And exhaling to release that. From there, we're gonna roll toes under. You can either first come to force and from there to plank, or if you want, you can also try rolling toes under, lifting just the lower chaturanga, and from there, pushing up to your plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. I'm taking a breath here. Few breaths. Nice. Inhale, we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, coming all the way up. And exhale to release. We're going to open the arms next to the body. So we're going to inhale, open the arms, pushing the chest up and forward, a little bit letting the buttocks fall backwards. And exhale, now we're going to round, bringing the top of the hands together. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. Inhale, opening up, pushing the butt back, and exhale. Last one. Inhale, opening up, and exhale. This time, inhale, bringing the arms up, gazing towards the hands. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, look up, lengthen, and exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Ujjayi Mukha Svanasana, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Next inhale, we're going to bring the feet to the hands, come seated, and from there we're going to lay down onto our back. Maybe you want to bring one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your chest, or even just hands next to your body. Coming down the breath. deepening and slowing down. Closing your eyes if you like. And from here we're going to get ready for Savasana. So if you like, you can stay here, one hand on your belly, one on your heart, or you can also bring the hands next to your body. If you want, you can put more clothing on. Taking one more inhale, tensing up all the muscles, fingers in the fist, curling the toes, shoulders towards the ears. And as you exhale, let go, release. I'm going to end the practice here, but I invite you to stay for a few minutes or even longer here in the Savasana.